What up guys, I love this BMW F800R. Today I'm here to show you guys how to do an oil change on this bike. It's really easy. We're going to do the oil change in just 7 easy steps. I'm going to show you everything that you need and exactly how to do it, and I'm going to cut out all the extra wasted time stuff, so it'll be hopefully really quick. I know there are a few other videos on how to do an oil change on this bike, but I found a bunch of issues when I was watching them. They're both using the wrong kind of oil for the bike. One of them told you the torque spec for the drain bolt, but not the torque spec for the filter. They also didn't show you the right way to check the oil level after you do the oil change. So I'm going to show you everything exactly as it's outlined in BMW's own service manual. And like I said, in 7 steps, we can totally get this done ourselves and do it the right way, just like how the dealer would. Right after this. Peace. Now, for the first order of business, I wanted you guys to see exactly what we're going to be using. The other videos were all using 10W40. While you can use that, what's actually recommended by the manufacturer is a synthetic 15W50 motor oil. So you need about 3 liters of those. German bikes, especially BMWs, they like the 15W50, so that's what we're going to use. A few other things that you'll need. This right here is a special tool for taking off the oil filter. It attaches to a socket at the back. Socket wrench, sorry. Of course, you're going to need a 24mm socket to take off the drain plug. You're going to need a torque wrench that can go all the way up to 40 Nm. And you're going to need a 160 oil filter. K&Ns were on back order. That K&N is usually what I go with. However, I saw that the high flow filter has this little thing right here, which I'll talk about after, which is going to make this a blast to use too. Some very basic stuff. You should be all good to go. I'm going to post link to everything in the description box below so you can see exactly what I got. If you have any questions about that, just leave them in the comments. So guys, remember how I told you that this was going to be done in 7 easy steps? Well, the first step is as simple as this. This gas filler cap right here, just open it up and just put it into a clean little tray for the moment. Then you're going to grab your 24mm, put on left, get it right in there, and loosen up the drain bolt. If it's on too tight, because the previous mechanic didn't know what the hell they were doing, just grab something to extend that and just give it a pull. Holy Christ. Just make sure that you don't lose your drain bolt. The other thing too is there should be a little, yeah, you see that right there? Make sure you don't let that fall in either. Show that to you guys. And we're going to make sure that that is somewhere safe. Now that's dripping out a little more slowly, we're going to bring this back around here because we've got some work to do at the front. Now the next step is to use this oil filter removal tool. Again, I'm going to link to it in the comment section. Grab that, stretch it out, put your wrench on there. There we go. Now that's done, all you need to do is just let this all slowly drip out. One more bit I forgot, you're going to need, if you have this kind of oil filter, you're going to want to get a 17mm bit. And while you're waiting for the last few drops of oil to drip out of your bike, you're going to grab your torque wrench and you're going to set it to 11 Nms. So you do that, you just pull that back and it'll just slide either which way while you're reading what's labeled on here to figure out where exactly 11 is. That looks about right. Before you put the filter back on, dip your finger in some fresh oil and just run it around there. This kind of looks like it's a little bit pre-oiled, but just to be safe, I'm going to add just a touch of oil there. So they say once you make contact, you can do just about 1 turn. However, I strongly recommend a torque wrench. Honestly, when these things go on sale, they're not that expensive. So we're going to grab our torque wrench, put that on there, and make sure that's going right. Yep. And the idea is that the torque wrench will make a very specific sound and give me some feedback once I hit what it's programmed to. So I hope you guys heard that. That crack sound tells me that this is exactly at 11 Newton meters. That's where it needs to be. So step 4, make sure the crush washer and your drain plug are nice and clean. And you're going to reinstall them back into the bike. Again, I'm just going to do hand tighten it just for a bit. I'm going to set my torque wrench. Now again, you're going to need a 24mm for this. Now step 5 is we're going to pour in about 3 liters, I believe it's 2.9 liters because we replaced the filter, of 15W50 oil through a clean funnel back into the motor. We will have taken out the dipstick and we're going to clean it up, wipe it clean, put it back in dry when we're done. So each one of these is 1 full liter. Now this bike calls for, I've seen 2.9 liters, I've seen 3 liters. We're going to assume it's somewhere between the two. There's a minute of max anyway on that dipstick, so we'll make sure we're doing it right. But that's why I'm not worried about getting every last drop out of these little oil containers. All right. When it comes to checking oil level, BMW is one of the most picky motorcycle manufacturers out there. They do it their own particular way. The service manual has the following 3 steps. The first step is you turn the motorcycle on and you run it until the fan comes on. Then you set your timer for 1 minute. Exactly 1 minute after the fan has come on, you then turn the bike off, and that's when you are okay to check the oil level. Why? I don't know why, but that's how the BMW service manual wants us to do it. Alright guys, so I'm feeling pretty confident right now. I've taken my dipstick out, wiped it, put it back in, cleaned up my entire work area, put away all my tools. Still want to give the table a wipe down. This is an awesome table lift. It's a Black Widow table lift I got from Discount Ramps. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Best table bang for your buck. I'll post a link to that in the comments, in the description section down below too. But in the meantime, let's see how this all worked out. So I'm going to take that out, wipe it down one last time, put it in there. Take it out carefully again. I'm going to check that. It's hard to see, but we're good. So now you know the very thorough way to do a oil change on a BMW F800R or basically any other BMW F800. Totally by the book, totally according to BMW's service manual and all of their specifications. My lights are going out, so it's time for me to go. If you liked this video, if you learned something from this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. This is hopefully a good video that we want to share with other people, so it'll rank a little bit higher up in the search. I'm Adrian from YouMotorcycle. This is my site. This is what I do. This is my YouTube channel. Would appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. I'm making videos like this every week or 2 weeks. Ride safe, guys. Thank you so much for checking us out up till now. Peace. Well, like ride safe, but like also like have fun. You know what I mean? Like don't just like but like not too much just the right amount of you know. All right, you know what I'm talking about. Peace.